Hey everyone, happy Friday. It's been about 90 days at High Rank Marketing Solutions, and I'm going to try and keep it quick today. I don't even know if I'll get live viewers. This is going to go saved and get up on the page. But anyways, today I've got 3 quick stories, 3 quick lessons, some thank yous, and 1 ask at the end of the video. I'm going to try and keep it under 10 minutes. I've still got COVID hair. Apologies for that. But I learned last time that LinkedIn doesn't like anything that's over 10 minutes. So I'm going to try and keep it under that, upload to LinkedIn in the end. Appreciate all who are watching. So anyways, getting into it quick. I normally go with the format of what I've done, what I'm doing, what I'm looking to do, and what I'd like to do for you. But I just told you I've got 3 quick stories, 3 quick lessons, some thank yous, and an ask. Basically, I did my first launch video on June 15th. I'm more or less 90 days into the business, and I've been trying to do these middle of the month, each month, starting with the 15th as a target date, but honestly, this month I'm a week, almost 2 weeks late for good reasons. Just been pretty piled on. So, and thank you all who have helped make that possible. I really, really do appreciate it. So getting into my stories, quick story. I was actually kind of openly, I was by myself, but I was openly celebrating the last story, or the next story I'm about to tell you, another good thing, and I got a call out of the blue from somebody who I'd worked with in the past, another agent. I had treated her well. Really, we just had some good business that we interacted with together, and anyways, she knew of my expertise with signage and decals and my proximity to install labor capabilities. I'd worked with her in the past. She trusted my ability, my know-how, all that. So she came with an opportunity, and it was a good one. So we more or less have gone through an estimating process and won the business, got a PO on Thursday. I was out there as quickly as yesterday at 8 a.m. Up in North Oakland County, which if you know me, that's not an easy task, but I made it. And did some walkthroughs, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to actually be installing nearly 5,000 signs in over 30 buildings for a good institution. And the moral of that story that I did want to just share, and it's a great thing for me, and I'm really excited for the business, and it's going to keep me off the job boards at least until 2021. But the moral of that story is just to treat people well, because you never know when somebody's going to come back. This is just somebody I had done business with a handful of times. I got her as a referral in the past, but she knew of the capabilities. Kind of proximal to that, in leaving my old job, I had basically, they were an agency, somebody who would compete with me in some ways as I left, but wanted to not burn that bridge, navigate that well, and the reward for that has been that they're the ones providing the labor. So I want to shout out to Mad Creative Concepts, my former employer, for being awesome, quoting the work, having the guys capable to get out and put up nearly 5,000 signs in over 30 buildings in under a month. But just know that that's something that I can do, and it's pretty damn cool. But I want to thank I'm not going to shout her out. She's been in business nearly 20 years. She doesn't need my plug. So I want to thank the agent. If she ever sees this, she knows who she is, that helped broker that business to us. But we look forward to getting that done. So second story, another story for you. Again, the moral of that was just treat people well. Don't burn your bridges, and, everybody can win sometimes. It's pretty cool. Second thing, so I was celebrating, as I told you, I was celebrating the story I just told you about this story. This is kind of the biggest thing that's happened to me. Believe it or not, the other thing wasn't. Because of these videos, and this is why I'm doing them, a friend had reached out to me and with an opportunity to help launch a brand. So I've actually been spending half my time on contract, helping launch a brand that you guys are going to hear more from me about in the future. And it's going to include a website with e-commerce capabilities. We're working right now on the branding, design, and all of that. It felt a little bit like we were in the mud for a minute because I walked in and there was already an established logo, and it wasn't there were things to work on, and so we've worked through those things, and we've got great direction now. And basically, it's going to include packaging and labeling, procurement, the e-commerce website that I talked about, and some marketing. So really excited. You guys are going to hear more about that from me. But basically, the moral of that story is don't be afraid to put yourself out there if you're confident that you can do some things. If you've put in the time, if you know more than the average person, if you feel like you can help the average business or the average whoever it is that you're interacting with, don't be afraid to let people know. Because I did that, a friend from college reached back to me and I have this opportunity. So thank you, Scott, for that. You're the man. We definitely still need to get drinks, and I'm really excited about what's going on over at the farm. So, all right. Last story. I hope I didn't miss anything there, but basically, again, put yourself out there. The last story kind of ties two things together. It's putting yourself out there and it's treating people well, and that's find accountability. Without a certain network that I'm about to tell you about, I wouldn't be in this business at all. I wouldn't have gained some of the confidence, some of the resources that I know I have, and that group is my networking referral group. You guys see me post about them on Wednesday mornings, which again, you'll know that 7 a.m. can be kind of the bane of my existence, but I usually make it there, and I really enjoy my time with those people. They're wonderful professionals. They've helped my business a lot, and I actually put a link to the page for that group in this description. My hand's shaking because it's tired, so I'm going to switch hands, guys. But anyways, the name of that group is B2B Business Connections, and they operate out of Dexter, but really anybody that's in a small business, I encourage you to join a referral group. Join our group if you're local, but start or join a group similar to that. What it is it's just a built-in deck of experts that you can go to for all kinds of things. You can send them business. I'd like to send them more business. Someday I'll probably, hopefully, be able to buy a house, and that would help send a lot of business to the group. But anyways, just make yourself accountable. Talk to people. Keep some close relationships. I do want to shout out one particular professional in the group. Her name's Christy Moline. She runs a photography business, and she's awesome. And I've actually gotten to see her go from more or less what you're looking at here, maybe a little more advanced. I think she was a little bit into her business when I first met her. But you know, just getting started, I think small, getting organized. I don't want to talk her down in any way. She's a very competent individual, and to that point, I've got to see her really excel in her business. I mean, she's doing great work, but part of why I'm shouting her out is she gave me 2 wonderful referrals this week. And also, getting back to her real quick, everybody that I've ever known loves working with her. She loves doing families and senior pictures. She's just a wonderful, pleasant person, very sincere, very honest, very helpful. And to that helpful kind of aspect, she did throw me 2 wonderful referrals this week. So I want to thank you for that, Christy. And I accidentally forgot to thank you formally in the group this week, but I'll do that next week. But anyways, I did put a link to her page in the description here too, and please follow her. But anyways, there's some local referral groups kind of for the towns, and somebody asked for a website, and Christy quickly put out in there that I could help the person out. This was Friday night. I reached out to them right away. We were messaging, and we had more or less a consultation call Friday evening. I had a deposit in hand Monday, and I have a proof that is due to her tonight. It's probably what I'm going to be spending my evening doing or finishing. So, but anyways, thank you again for that referral. And then another one that's just kind of speaks to what I can do and what I'm going to be looking for here in a moment. I got a call it was Monday, and it was another photography professional, somebody that she networks with, and they needed signs and banners for a football team. And they needed them quickly. They've got a Friday game. She calls me on Monday. Not everybody can turn that around. I mean, certainly local shops can. But anyways, I had a deposit in hand Tuesday, had the order formally in Tuesday, and they were on her doorstep in Macomb County on yesterday. So she got what she needed, and basically to to that point, that was the final story. And again, the lesson I wanted to attach to it, because I told you I had 3 lessons, was just to put yourself out there, but also hold yourself accountable. So don't be afraid to plug in with specific people, and know that they care about your success or failure, and just it gives you more incentive to succeed. So lastly, that really covers what I did want to talk about, but because of all that I just shared with you, I'm looking right now for things that I know I can do quickly, efficiently, and still be very helpful. And those specific things are signs and banners. So because of my manufacturing flow, I do have, they get done nearby here. And basically, if you're in Michigan, I can get something to you, any sign or banner, in 2 business days. So if you know anybody, schools, institutions, political signs, all kinds of needs right now in the fall. If you know anybody that needs signs or banners for any of those reasons, real estate, all of that, send them my way. I'll get them a great price, a great product, and they'll have it in two days. So that's all I got. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm going to try and come back next month because these do seem to work, and I hope I didn't go 10 minutes because LinkedIn won't see this if I did. But all right, take care, everyone. Bye.